Yeah.
Oh,
He texts me solo randomly all the time. Me and Cordy always talk about random crap.
Oh, Cordy Morris joining
Because
PCMR.
he knows I'm one of the young guns still, and he can still talk, Gen Z terms to me.
Because you're a Zoomer, bro.
Yeah. Still with it.
Damn Zoomers.
Are you with it, though?
Kind of. Kind of. The Nerd Chat
is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
Oh, hello. Daddy Diwali here. And welcome to the Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. And joining me as always is he's ready to live Moss because he's a psycho. At Jose Chipotle Bear, make sure and read his hat, everybody. How are you, Jose?
It's on display.
This hat was a gift from my employees, which means I have great employees.
Read it to everybody, please.
It says people who get diarrhea from Taco Bell are weak, and their bloodline is weak, and history will forget them. And I don't mean to make light of this week's events, but I'll be honest with you, it's been a real rough week. And
Yeah.
I'm here to talk about games with my friends and our friends in chat, and that's a mental health thing for me, so I'm excited to be here and talk about that, and I appreciate you both, and we miss Bubble Boy. He's not able to be with us today because he's not feeling well, and we'll go from there.
Yep. Just so everyone knows, Bubble Boy had Taco Bell earlier, and he is incapacitated right now.
So his bloodline will be forgotten forever.
I should tell you something.
Thought he had that Viking bloodline in. Nope.
He's too short to have Viking in him.
Okay.
Way too short.
Bacon said it, not
Damn.
me. And speaking of, no headline either, unlike mine. Ex-Bacon Gaming, how are you?
Yeah, crap week, huh? Kind of over it, but this country isn't going to fix it. So I want to shout out my second Nerd Chat shirt.
Morden is my homeboy. I got one just like that. Speaking of,
this is a tri-blend. It's nice and soft.
Speaking of, guys,
Yeah.
still haven't gotten my order.
Wow.
Just going to throw that out there.
I got mine in less than a week.
Still haven't got my order.
I got mine listed a week. So did Chance out in
Throw
Elizabeth.
that out there. All right. Just
That's weird.
Threadless, what's going on? Okay.
Oh, I got this
only
freedom.
I'm only the creator of this whole thing, you know.
You
Director.
can't keep getting away with it.
You can't keep getting away with it. Thank you, Jose. Also, another thing, you know what? Let's start off right away with permabans and GGs, Jose.
I don't. What is R1 for that?
Just do that again. Do that again.
Oh, just that one. Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Permaban GGs for the week. Let's start it off hot. Permaban shipping from this company called Shin Defender. I ordered my son these fancy, like soft, rubbery, foam pads to protect his brittle shin guard since my son breaks bones all the time now. And I'm still waiting. This was like weeks ago, Shin Defender. Where are my products? Along with that, Permaban Threadless. Got off to a good start. Everybody's getting their orders within a day or two, a week. No update on mine.
Don't permaban it for me. I'm a big fan of Threadless.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And the last,
make another order.
most important Permaban guns.
Thank you.
I'm tired of it. There's no good reason why anyone should have a gun. Oh, but I want to hunt. Go to the range. Go to your hunting ground, store it over there, get your gun there, and then go hunting. Oh, but I just want to shoot for fun. Store your guns at the range. There's no reason anybody needs to be walking or running around with guns all the time. I'm tired of it. And permaban bad parenting and not locking up and being a responsible gun owner. Permaban! Tired of it. Go ahead, Bacon.
I agree with your permanent ban, Dan. So, as an avid gunner myself, I frustrates the hell out of me. I want to permanent ban people who take their political ideology too far. I don't agree with that idiot, but nobody deserves that. So, anyways, that's my soapbox. And then I don't have any other permanent bans.
Anyway, Jose, what's your permaban for the week?
Honestly, man, I don't have a good one, man. It's been a stressful enough week. I'm gonna abstain. There's enough hate out there, man.
Thank you. Shout out to GG's. GG's this week goes to Cordy Morgs in the chat. I'm just here because Bacon is cool. GG's to AdX Bacon Gaming and Bacon's Bargain Bins. Hooking me up right now. I'm looking at my 42-inch Asus PG42U something OLED monitor right now. Thank you, Bacon. Which I purchased at Bacon's Bargain Bins. It's a great monitor. So GG's. And shout out to Cordy also stopped by Bacon's Bargains Bins, and bought a bunch of he's building his own PC, you guys. Court is jumping on board the PCMR. He just needs, I believe he said he texted me. Hold on, I can tell you.
He needs a CPU. He needs a motherboard and a GPU. And
I thought he bought
spot.
No. Court says, I just need pregnant pause. I only need a GPU, CPU, and power supply. That's it. And then Court will have ascended.
I still got to build it first.
That's easy. Court, I literally watched YouTube videos and built my.
He really did, Court. That's literally what happened.
Surprised everybody. Still kicking. I've had literally zero issues besides the secure boot thing, which was dumb.
When it comes down to it, I'd rather see people get into PC gaming than me recoup my investment. So use the parts for a while and get them out at a super discounted price, especially to friends. So I'd much rather see 10 new hobbyists join the PCMR than make 20 more, 30 more bucks. So
oh God, let's get to some other permaban. Deja vu is correct. Permaban, shit b-ball play, and cramping. Yeah, it was a rough one. And permaban, my horrible shooting. I was so off. I think I was like 2 for 16, just heinous. And some of them, Bacon, felt so good. In and out. Just weren't falling. It was just one of those nights. One of those nights where it just wasn't falling for me.
Okay. That happens.
And yes, we needed Deja Vu big time, and he was out half the game.
I shoot a 78 on the golf course one week and follow it up with an 85 the next week.
Yeah,
there's no rhyme or
that's
reason.
I know it's part of the game, but it's
Sports.
very frustrating. Very frustrating. GG's to the kids I work with. Yes, Nissa. GG's to protein lattes. Eric, just drink a protein shake.
Why is that be latte?
I
Freaking
would
Canadians,
a
man.
latte, Eric. You get what you want, bud.
Freaking Canadians, man.
And then also Permaban said Nissa to people who don't want to talk about mental health. Yeah, absolutely. That's
absolutely.
Good God. Can't talk about that. Eric says, what is the shipping like at Bacon's Bargains Bins?
Dude,
next
it's
day.
impossible. I can't get stuff to Canada, bro. But I already got a really nice motherboard right there.
We got tariffs, bud. That's the problem.
Someone's got to pick it up.
This motherboard
It's got to
is
be you, Eric.
$800
It's got to be the
brand
consumer.
new. $800.
Jose, do you have any GGs this week? By the way,
I do. I have two.
Yeah,
go ahead, though. Go ahead.
No,
I have two really good ones, actually. So
wait a second. Shout out to Matt Valdez. Bacon changed my life. PC gaming is a game changer. What about me, Matt? Did I not have any influence on you? Why does Bacon get all the credit?
I mean, Bacon
I'm
got
pretty
all
sure-
of us.
Bacon got all of you in there.
I'm pretty sure I did it all on my own, and I told you about getting that NZXT
You did bring up a good point.
and the
That's
monitor
good for
and
both.
monitors. You know what, Matt? I don't even know you
GG
anymore.
him.
Matt, you're going to end up on the PB list. if
Matt,
you're
don't
not careful,
GG
bud.
this man. Boo this man.
Sorry, Jose. What was your GGs?
So I have two, actually. So this week I got a package in the mail, and I was like, what is this package? My wife was like, it's for you. Open it up.
Oh, the Doom.
Nice.
Right?
Doom pin. It's got a Doom pin.
It's not a
you
pin.
guys.
It's a coin.
Coin.
It's like the
coin,
ones
yeah.
AIM got us. Shout out to Ben Kenobi 2020 on Twitter. Follow him. He actually lives in Castle Rock, which is really close-ish to where we all live. And And I had applied. He did like his Twitter giveaways. I won one of them, the Doom one, which was sweet. So shout out to Ben Kenobi. He's officially going to join our Christmas card list. Ben will get you some stickers and Christmas cards out this year, which is fantastic. The other thing, because I was a little bit of a slacker, again, it's been busy. I did not get a video out for our giveaway. So I thought about it very deeply. And so this is my recording that we're going to show right now. We are going to give away a code for Expedition 33, care of our friend Freight Conductor. Shout out to you, buddy. Deadline is September 30th. All you have to do is this short. The short's going to show up on YouTube. I promise I'll edit it tonight. All you have to comment on it is what your ideal dream video game Halloween costume would be. If you had no budget and you could wear anything for a video game for Halloween, what would it be and why? You comment that on the thing. You subscribe to us. You're entered. We'll give it away after September 30th in honor of the start of spooky season officially in October.
I wish I could pull off a Laura Croft outfit.
Bacon, there's still time. Always
I'm
time.
Commander Shepard.
Hey, and
this
what
is
platform?
my favorite cosplay costume in the galaxy.
It's a good one.
What platform is that for there, Chappelle?
What platform? What do you mean?
For the
The
game,
code?
the code.
Oh, you got to be on YouTube. You got to comment
No,
on the
what-
YouTube.
No,
what
is it on
gaming
Xbox
platform?
Play Anywhere code?
I
or
will double
Steam?
check. Let me see what Freight said, and I will let
We'll
you
get
know.
back to you on that.
It is.
Oh, I'm stuck.
It's an Xbox code, but it is the digital deluxe edition.
Ooh, digital deluxe, guys. That means I'm pretty sure it's Play Anywhere. Pretty sure.
Yeah. So I will get that shirt out this weekend. Again, shout out Freight Conductor. Appreciate you very much. That was great.
I'm not in the mood tonight. Love you. Good night.
All right. Bacon, do you have any GGs? Oh, Bacon's putting his helmet away over there, narrating. He's got one headphone on, like a DJ. Bacon, you got any GGs, bud?
I want to GG my Denver Broncos for not listening to all the naysayers in the first half and pulling out that dub. I'm not going to mention any naysayers.
I think it's just one naysayer on our end, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Broncos
Guys
defense
falling.
elite, and I just want to say, if you're listening, Big Box 1431, Broncos defense elite, Bills offense elite, Broncos offense heinous.
You can't
Embarrassing
tell me the Bills'
performance.
offense looked better than the
Embarrassing
Ravens'
performance
offense,
against the last place in the NFL team of last year. Barely
win's a
putting
win.
up 20 points against a rookie quarterback in his debut, where he had the receivers dropping many balls. Could have easily scored multiple times on our pathetic defense at times. Yes, I said
they-
pathetic. They were huge holes in that
Were
zone
they
defense.
sweaty balls?
And a lot of drops. Broncos, permabanned for their
Man, I'll be
performance
singing
last
a
week.
different
Mid-
tune after we
He's going to win again
we
this
roll
week.
the coach.
Exactly. Deja vu.
Broncos country's
yeah,
back.
exactly. 4 turnovers. Bo Nix. Talk about Bo picks. Why don't we just bust that out?
Oh, yeah, you didn't come up with
He was
that.
a believer last year and a struggled half of football, and now he's wait,
half?
You're a Giants fan now?
Or an entire
Wait,
game.
no, you're a Falcons fan.
How many turnovers did he have?
Wait,
Oh, that's right. 3 just by himself. What a great
Oh, wait,
guys.
no.
Don't even get me started. Big Box, you know him, right?
Colts fan. No,
You got to turn it around, guys.
he's now a Lions fan.
Jets, Jets. That's right. Game positive. Shout out to the Jets.
lost.
They fought. They should have won that game. I feel bad for him.
Talk
Feel
about
bad
two
for him.
terrible defenses.
Mets. I'll give you that. Nick Johnson. I'll give you the Mets.
Yeah.
Better
than Rockies right now,
exactly.
tell you
I'm a
that.
huge Mets fan as far as I'm concerned because the Rockies are terrible. You couldn't pay me to go to a Rockies game right now. I've heard ads seem like, come finish the season strong in September, and I'm like, pay me to go to a game against Rockies. I'm not paying to see that dumpster fire of a team. All right, Jose, let's jump into news story number 1. Jose.
News team, assemble!
News story number 1. It's the title of our episode. Even though I don't want to start with this news as number 1. The Battle Royale is officially coming to Battlefield 6. This was announced by EA themselves. I think I got this actually in an email, but they did post about it on the various social media posts around and basically it's coming to Battlefield Labs. How do you play it? I don't know, guys. Are you in the Battlefield Labs? I don't know if I should have kept it downloaded to play. But let me just hear some of your initial thoughts, Bacon. Do we do we really want to see a BR in Battlefield? Is it necessary? Because we always said it wasn't necessary for Halo. And yet,
I always said it was necessary for Halo.
okay, never mind. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me on this announcement here.
I mean, I don't. It's a game that's going to come out with 3 modes. It's going to have single player, multiplayer, and battle royale. Boom, boom,
Okay.
checks all the boxes. It's going to be worth the $100 price tag, price of admission. I like the idea of the fire killing you instantly instead of having all these lame gas plays. Where
Do you like that though?
I
don't.
I do. It's
What about all these vehicles? Okay, so there's vehicles destruction. For this test, it's 100 players, 25 4-player squads. Between the support class, revives, and mobile-ready options, there are multiple ways to keep your squad in the fight.
I
The
hope
deadliest ring in BR, is that where it says right here,
yes.
Bacon? Is that
it
will
kills
kill
you instantly. You touch the
Instantly.
fire, you're donezo. Hopefully the revives are as fast as they are in multiplayer, so Chapo can come behind us and hit us
I
with
bet it
that
won't
shock
be.
paddles. I do. I want that.
I bet
Bring
that's
us
a
up, but
perk.
there's going to be substantial XP for wiping a squad. There's going to be objectives and intel. I think they can do things because it's going to have that same Battlefield DNA that we all love. So, infinite destruction, which you can't destroy anything in Warzone, if I remember correctly, right? Other than the vehicles.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
There's
no, absolutely not.
infinite
No
destruction.
walls or anything. Yeah,
Right, yeah. So you got some lame camper sniping out of a window, just blow the side of the building off. I mean, it's just literally the DNA of everything we love in Battlefield, and this is a Battlefield podcast. So that's what we should name us, the Nerd Chat, a Battlefield podcast. I'm crazy excited. I mean, it's going to have the movement, which I felt the movement in multiplayer was great. They might have to adjust some time to kill, but there's plates and perks for equipping plates and equipping plates faster. So it's going to have all that, the signs of a Battlefield. Just hope it doesn't have those stupid skins. So,
Jose, what do you think about this? So there are also going to be missions
yeah.
that are like kind of like objectives, and I guess you'd say the same thing for Warzone. And yeah, did you get an invite to this, by the way? Because Eric claims that he got an invite but didn't RSVP. And why did Eric get one when I was in the labs?
he's part of the media.
What
bro.
the heck?
He's part of the media.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so here's the thing. I'm excited for it. Here's my thing. When we talked about a Halo Battle Royale, that was hard for me to visualize because of the
Really?
style of
Because the
gameplay.
armor and
What?
And the, like, guns and
Drop
stuff?
shop troopers?
I wasn't opposed to it. I didn't say I was opposed to it. I said it was hard for me to visualize. This feels a lot more like, okay, yeah, I totally see this. I do disagree with Bacon. I don't like the fire instant kill. Not because I wish I was that guy that was like strategic enough to like
He'll
go in
sneak
and
up
out of
on
the
you.
gas. I don't like that. My issue is that my friends, Pony, if you're listening, have this huge problem where we loot too long together and then we're all running through the smoke. And in this game, we're just going to die and not even literally get to have any fighting. So that worries me a little bit. But I do also, like, one of the things in the notes they talked about is I think it's cool that when you pick your class, you start with some basic tools. And then the only way you upgrade them, at least this is saying, is through like kills. So you kill someone, you get an upgrade. You wipe a squad, you get like a bonus. I think that's a cool tactic in terms of the upgrading things a little bit. I mean, I think it's going to just depend on what it feels like to play. I felt like when I was playing Battlefield, my TTK was real quick, like in terms of how quickly I was dying, not how quickly I was killing. So I'm worried about that piece a little bit just because for my own skill's sake, but generally I think it's fun, man. I also think, like Bacon said, this is just a huge, they're hitting every mark, dude. Like, shout out to all of the teams that are putting this game together. I think the betas were great. I think the load time was great. I think what we saw looked great. The destruction is fun. It was not totally balanced, but I think they're working on that piece of it a little bit. Bacon, you make a great point. Like, it is a little frustrating when we're closing in on a circle and someone has a high ground and they're basically covered by the building. And in Warzone, there's not a lot you can do. In this one, all you have to do is send an RPG and like that totally ruins things. But that's also a different way to play. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit of an adjustment we're going to have. Overall, I think it's cool, man. I'm excited for it for sure. I just need October to be here, basically.
Oh, let's go.
It's is this launching with the game, or are they? I'm guessing no. It's like this is going to be testing for a while to tweak it, and then it'll come later. What do you think, Bacon? Because it doesn't say here that it's anything about.
I mean, they're already
this is gonna
testing,
officially
and
lost.
I don't know why they wouldn't. Battlefield makes huge maps to begin with. It might be a culmination of all of these maps placed into one. So I don't know why they wouldn't have it ready. So I guess we'll see when streamers kick off here in a couple of days or right before the PG.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know. I was going to share this video with you guys. It was about why streamers, influencers don't understand Battlefield, because every single one of them, it shows like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tap Man, what's his face? M-Fam guy. What the heck is his freaking name?
Well, Shroud.
Nick
Merckx.
Nick Merckx. It's pretty funny. They're all complaining like, "Oh, but can you imagine a BR in this, man?" They're complaining about Battlefield like, "Yeah, it's good, but can you imagine a BR? Like, is this gonna take I don't know, like, is this gonna take away what makes Battlefield special? Is like Conquest, Rush, the traditional modes that we're used to? Like, are they just doing this to appeal to the Zoomers and adding this BR? And if it's going to be half baked, like, should they even do it, or is this? Are they truly serious about?
They had one in Battlefield 5,
and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and it lasted 5 seconds. So, I don't know. I guess I'm excited for it, but at the same time, it's like, I hope they're not doing it just because they feel like they have to, versus that they want to.
I also remember Call of Duty's first Battle Royale was terrible also.
True. That's true.
The other thing I would say that I think makes this unique, and I don't remember playing it in 5. Like, I believe you that it was there. I just don't.
We played it like one time. It
was not great.
Not it.
Having the medic
really
piece is a game changer, though, because like you think in Warzone, like if you have a squad of 4, a legit squad of 4, where you're talking through Discord or whatever, and 3 people are kind of your enforcers and 1 person is just reviving. That's a different dynamic than Warzone, because you can call people back and stuff or buy them back, but you have to be at a buy spot. You have to have the cash. Like, that's a different dynamic for sure. So it'll be interesting.
And also the drag technique. You got a guy that's 3 feet out of cover and grab him, pull him back, and bring him back. I mean, I think there's kind of a lot. I think it very well can succeed, but it's got to catch that crowd.
Yeah. Deja said they tried it once and it failed, so they think, well, I mean, I think that you're right. I think they are taking it serious in like Gentlestone Fortnite for wannabe military bros. I mean, I think that's Warzone, really, honestly, especially with the skins. Game Positive said, I think the Battle Royale is part of the labs, so it will kind of be like Halo Infinite Forge. It will probably not be there day one, but it's not an official mode as far as I know. I think it's good that they're testing it. We'll see, like Jose said, with the fire killing you or whatever the circle is called instantly. I see pros and cons. I see pros, like at the end, Bacon specifically saying like going out into the zone and then coming back in and getting killed from behind or something. Like that really pisses me off sometimes in Warzone, or people glitching and staying out there forever and surviving. And I like that aspect of it. But like Jose said, there are times where it'll just sneak up on us. And we got to know what the other ways of buying people back are. Like if it's strictly you have one medic and he's the only way who can revive you, and if you're out, you're just out. That would suck.
What if you don't have a medic?
The squads that are selfish and don't have a medic, and they're doing the slow revives. So.
Exactly. So we'll see. But I mean, I'm interested. I'm excited. Like I said, my main concern is I hope they're doing it because they really want to make something to compete with Warzone and Fortnite, and not because they feel like they have to appeal to streamers, influencers, and stuff like that. So. All right, guys, let's move on to news story number 2 here. I've been waiting for this all week because I am a Sony pony, as everybody knows. The best-selling PlayStation games of all time for the past 30 years. Praise be to the PlayStation ecosystem. Yes, so let's get to it. Jose, sorry, you might have had the wrong one. That's just PS1 specifically. We'll get to that one in a second. Go scroll down a little bit, Jose. He quote tweeted himself. Matt Piscatella, everybody on bluesky.social.net. It's just a little bit lower. It says all-time U.S. top-selling PlayStation games, physical and digitals, reporting period from January of 1995 to July 2025. These are the most money spent, across all of PlayStation were on these 20 games in order from 1 to
Call
20.
of Duty.
Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, Red Dead Redemption 2. I am shocked. Number 3, Red Dead Redemption 2. Genuinely shocked at that one. Then we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Minecraft. Number 8 is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Number 9, GTA San Andreas. 10, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Wow, that is a random one. Got to give some respect here. Number 11 on this list, Spider-Man. Interesting. Number 12,
Call of Duty.
Black Ops 2. Number 13, Black Ops. Number 14, COD World War II. Number
my
15,
God.
Black Ops 4. Number 16, Modern Warfare 3 2023. Number 17 is Modern Warfare 3, the old one. Again, shout out. Number 18 and number 19, Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales. And then number 20, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So I think I counted, what, 11?
11 COD.
11 Call of Duties make up more than half of PlayStation's all-time best-selling games. Dollars in units, because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Actually, units, I guess.
It's not units. 'Cause
Rainbow
it says,
Six.
It says at the bottom, software package and hardware bundles are not included. So like PlayStation 4 bundle with Spider-Man wouldn't have played into these
That's why
totals.
that's why Horizon.
That's why you see
Zero
no
Dawn ain't on
Horizons
there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
good. I guess so. So I guess really quickly, the differences here are units, specifically just games sold, right, Jose? Not money spent. Games sold per unit. Grand Theft Auto 5, Minecraft, Red Dead Redemption 2, San Andreas, Modern Warfare 2019, Spider-Man number 6. Wow, that's a huge seller. Number 7, Black Ops 3, Black Ops Cold War, GTA Vice City, Modern Warfare 2, 2022, Black Ops 6, Spider-Man Miles Morales, number 12, all-time units sold. Number 13, here we go. Finally, we see a true Sony first-party IP, The Last of Us. Then we have 14, God of War 2018, Skyrim. I'm shocked at that because I thought that was dominant on Xbox 360, Elder Scrolls. Then we have Black Ops, and 17, Rainbow Six Siege. Then Black Ops World War II, Black Ops 4. So
Also, doesn't Xbox also own Guitar Hero?
correct, they own
Because
Activision.
who makes that?
Now,
It's-
but to be fair, all these were Activision games. We
I
can't.
know.
I saw somebody post like, "Oh, look at
It's
Xbox dominating PlayStation sales." I'm like, dude, they didn't
no,
own any
these
of
were
these games.
last gen. all
Exactly.
this.
No.
Except for Minecraft. Minecraft
Xbox
would have been
property.
one. So Bacon, what does this list tell you about the real PlayStation players out there?
It tells me that they play third-party games. We've been saying this for so freaking long. I mean, it's good to see all the love for Call of Duty on there because there's quite a bit of it. But
That's
you know,
it's
I'm
crazy.
a little shocked that there's no. They always tout the numbers of Horizon, like Aloy is like the most intriguing character on the face of the earth, and she doesn't even scratch this list, bro. So happy to see on units that God of War's in there because I absolutely love God of War. I mean, it's crazy they keep these kind of stats. So or who is it, Circana or is it PlayStation
Circana.
releasing them? But it's just it's third-party software. Exclusives do not matter.
I would love to see this for Xbox, and I don't know if he did or didn't. I hope Piscatella does. When I guess
You can't really tell because of Game Pass for the last 7 years.
aren't we coming up on a anniversary for Xbox?
So hard to
Yeah,
tell
but
you
they
how
haven't-
many
it's hard to
units were
release
sold.
that data.
Why on Game Soul? Why can he do it for PlayStation but not Xbox? I
Yeah,
don't
because
understand why
we have
can't
Game
the
Pass.
Doesn't matter. You can show how many games have sold. I don't care. Get
Well, you
sold and
can,
money.
but I think the numbers will be skewed because there's so many games in Game Pass.
This is not units though. I don't see how many copies of God of War sold according to this. I just know that it was
Right.
the
You
14th.
just know that it's the
best.
14th
I would.
best.
I hope when Xbox's anniversary 25 years would be what 2026. I hope he does something exactly like this because I would love to compare the two and
Yeah.
see if it's as Xbox dominated or if they have more PlayStation IP. To PlayStation's credit, they do have Spider-Man, even though to me Disney character licensed whatever. Last of Us, God
But
of War on there.
that's got to be
Those two
skewed
are-
by the releases, though, right? Units, because Last of Us units, does that include the re-releases?
Ooh, good point. I don't know. I think you mentioned something about that. If that was I think he did say. I think he specifically said The Last of Us and The Last of Us Remastered that came out on PS4 counted together for this. The Last of Us Part 1 does not count because that's its own game from PS5, so that doesn't count. So if it did have The Last of Us Part 1, it'd probably be higher because of that. But Nessa said most people pay $500 to play Call of Duty. Yeah, it's true, Nessa. Most people do pay $500 to play Call of Duty, FIFA, Madden, and the free-to-play games. Game positive units being so high is because the games get discounted and they get sold as greatest hits. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, still interesting to see, but let's get to the real important list, Jose. Bring that one back up. The greatest PlayStation console of all time, the PS1. Here are your best-selling games. Wouldn't they be like the
Do
same?
they really need to track this to July of 2025?
Yes, this is awesome. Well, what's confusing to me, guys, is how is dollars spent more? How would is that doesn't make sense to me? Is it because like the game was sold?
So wild.
Which one do you think is more important, Jose? The dollars or the units sold?
So to me, I actually think it's units sold because one thing I'm not seeing here, and granted, like I'm not looking at all the fine print, and I didn't hear this report from Matt. This is the first time I'm looking at this, but you're looking at inflation is a factor you have to understand here, right? So when we're talking PS1 era, that was a chunk of time, and so like while more dollars may have spent on Gran Turismo, it's more important that they sold more of 2 because 2 was worth more money because it released later when prices had raised. Does that make sense? So like if I was a company, it's more important to me to see how many units they sell because it's like when we look at movies, right? Movies that released in 1970, they're never going to make the amount of money that our modern movies make, but it's really about how many people bought tickets, like how many theaters sell out, right? Like that's what you're looking at.
Eric is countering. He's saying every game on the right was sold as the greatest hits for cheap. That's why it has more units. We're going to go with dollars.
Maybe.
Because I like the dollars list
I'm not
better.
saying Eric's wrong, but I'm saying if you're a company, do you care to know the dollar amount or the units? The units is what matters to me because you have the power to control the price. You want to know how many of them they're selling.
The dollar.
Here are the top selling PS1 games of all time, all the way up to July of 2025 for anybody buying a Gran Turismo new right now.
Stop tracking.
Number 1, Gran Turismo. What a game, you guys. I'm not going to lie, Gran Turismo got me into the car culture, got me into becoming a car fanboy. That's the reason why I've owned a WRX, an STI, Fiesta ST, Golf R. Shout out to Gran Turismo, one of my favorite games. Final Fantasy 7, number 2. Gran Turismo 2, number 3. Number 4 is Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped. I'm shocked at that. I'm not going to lie. Right. Number 5 is Tekken 3. 6, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Number 7, this should be way higher. One of the greatest games of all time, Metal Gear Solid. Wow, what an amazing game at the time. Number 8, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Number 9, underrated game, you guys, Driver. Do you remember Driver? Do you even know what this is, Bacon? Where it was literally bumper cam only, and you're a driver in San Francisco running away from the cops. Have you heard of this, Bacon?
I heard of a pretty good movie called Baby Driver.
Great
okay,
movie.
not the same, but all right. Number 10, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Number 11, also one of the greatest games of all time. Right here, Jose. Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2. RE2, number 11. Number 12, Spyro the Dragon. Number 13, my personal favorite, Final Fantasy VIII. Number 14, Crash Bandicoot. Number 15, Frogger. That one's shocking.
That's crazy.
Number 16, Bubble Boy would appreciate this. Tomb Raider 2. Bubble Boy would probably love this one too. 17, back at the time, it was WWF Warzone. Number 18, Driver 2. And number 19, Jose.
Oh, come in right here.
Resident Evil RE1. And number 20, Crash Team Racing. Jose, give me your top 5 from that list.
Oh, that's actually real easy for me. Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
Resident Evil 1 and 2. So that's 3. Tony Hawk 2.
Really?
And I actually wasn't that much into Gran Turismo. I wanted to be, and I just really wasn't. I'd say Tomb Raider 2. But again, that's mostly from knowing Chance, because like Chance played the absolute crap out of Tomb Raider when we were kids, and he would literally go to school, because this was like pre-internet era, right? That's how old we are. That he was like talking to Ryan Reynolds was it Ryan Reynolds? What was his name?
Ryan Marty?
No.
Ryan Reynolds is
he was a redhead. He was a year older. He was Chase's age. What was his name? Ryan.
Anyway, shout out to Ryan.
It's not that Ryan Reynolds that you're thinking of. But anyway, he used to talk to Chance about like strategies and stuff like Those are my top 5 easy, man.
Bacon, you got a top 5 on this, or were you not a PS fanboy?
I don't because I wasn't a PS fanboy. It's because in '95 I was partying, I was working, I was playing sports, I was chasing the ladies. Then I was in the military.
Sweet.
I pretty much missed the PS1 generation because
Wow, you missed out, man.
But I did play a lot of the Tony Hawks. So
Oh man, look at Eric's comment here. It's sad to see what gaming used to be, a diverse list of quality games, and what has become 14 Call of Duties now. Oh, Eric, dude, you're right. That's a great comparison, Eric. You're right. Look at these games. My top 5 would be Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy 7, Metal Gear Solid would be in there, Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy 8.
But in hindsight, I know it sounds so easy to say like Metal Gear Solid should be higher, and I'm not inherently disagreeing. But do you think people had the foresight to see what it was going to become? I mean, Metal Gear.
Yeah,
I guess it's not Metal
blew
Gear;
my
it's Metal Gear
mind,
Solid.
Jose.
But I'm saying, but
It is Metal Gear Solid.
No, I'm saying, but the originals were Metal Gear, right?
Oh,
The
you're talking about the
2D
NES
versions.
Metal
The
Gears?
N-
No, nobody knew.
It's just crazy, man. That's like when you think about it that way.
it
And same
was-
with Resident Evil. Who would know we'd be on 9 and all the remakes
true.
and stuff like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, so looking at this list, we still get Gran Turismos. That's impressive. But I mean, that's arguably one of Sony's most important IP ever.
One of their most valuable for sure.
Yeah. And then we still have Final Fantasies.
Yep.
We still have Tekken.
We still have Crash Bandicoot. We just own it now on Xbox side.
We still have Tekken. Still have Resident Evils. We still have WWE games.
I mean, they re-released Spyro. They re-released Tony Hawk.
But I would say 5 of these are still, 5 of these are still going strong. Is there anything on that unit sales? No, there's just a few random ones on there. But anyway, I don't know, guys.
Museum, yeah.
I just wanted to go over this. A shout out to PlayStation. Happy 30 years of history, as we all know.
That's good for them,
PlayStation
man.
killing it right here, Bacon. You see this DualSense?
get
I'm getting really used to, having my symmetrical thumb. Get it out of here! Sucks,
picks it
guys.
up
My
every day
thumb
just to throw
hurts.
it.
Guys, when you hold a controller and you're moving forward all the time, this is so natural right here. This is where your thumbs rest. When I'm doing it over here, I've been doing it on Elden Ring. Pain.
Gosh. Elden Ring.
Night Rain.
Why aren't
talk
you
about that
inviting
later.
us?
Because you guys are noobs and you don't even know where to go.
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
I don't even know where to go, Bacon. I just follow other people. That's the only reason I've been surviving.
You're playing Night Rain with randoms?
Yeah, and I've taken out like 5 bosses. We'll talk about that later, Jose. Let's move on to the next news story, number 3.
Turncoat.
How am I a turncoat? You guys are busy playing your other games. You don't want to play Elden Ring. I mean, if you do, you're more than
Are you
welcome to
playing
join.
that
me.
on your crap station?
No, Bacon. We played this together on PC.
I know.
What
I just
are you
thought you bought
talking
it again
about?
on PlayStation to support your overlords.
I should get the
Definitely
platinum.
should. You should totally do that.
Somebody tell me about that. There is early signs that Xbox Cloud Gaming is set for a big upgrade. Is it finally going to match the incredible quality and resolution and experience and performance that you get with NVIDIA GeForce Now?
Sure, I'll talk about this. I threw this in here, man. So this was published by Jez Corden. I know he's not Dan's favorite, but this is, I thought, an interesting article, and it's cited, which is nice. But basically, it talks.
Wait.
He's no Colin.
As Luke likes to say, Jez Corden is for the clicks.
Okay.
Cool, bro.
He was talking about a user, Red PHX, I'm assuming like Red Phoenix, who develops for xCloud Gaming. He creates a tool that basically helps with that. And as he was working through some recent stuff, he noticed there are new resolutions listed. So like basically what he talks about with getting super technical, without getting super technical, is that technically on paper, Xbox Cloud Gaming is supposed to be the same as GeForce Now. Like that's what it looks like. But really anecdotally and realistically, when they do like tests, GeForce Now typically wipes the floor, partially because it allows higher tiers of like bit rates and streaming and resolution, which is like if you're playing on a nice 4K monitor, I don't know, that's weird that you do that with GeForce Now, but my point is that there's more options, right? And he was saying when he was looking through the stuff, he noticed there are some new resolutions being like hidden in the data, basically a 1080 high quality and a 1440, which would be significant, especially because I guess we technically haven't heard about it changing in the tiers of Game Pass, assuming that just if you have the Xbox Cloud Gaming, you would have the options of those tiers as long as your internet bandwidth could handle it. That's pretty cool, man. And the reason I threw this in here selfishly is because I'm still so excited about the Xbox Ally X. Like I cannot wait to place my pre-order. I miss having something that I can game on mobily.
Jose, if you didn't, forget, I did have an Xbox.
Oh, I know
ROG
you
Ally
did,
available
but I don't want your seconds there. Thank you though. I just think like the last time I played on my Ally, first gen Ally, the actual streaming part, it was decent. Like I was pretty impressed how well it ran, and I was playing like COD and some games where like I fully expected the bit rate to mess up and for me to die because of that. It was pretty solid. So to hear that they're continuing to work on that back end really, I think just enhances and leans into the fact that like I think this is where Xbox is putting their stock. Like yes, still games because they're going to be publishers still in it for a lot of franchises, but man, it's pretty impressive, man. Some of the stuff that I think that they're working on, and there's more in the article if you want to read it. It's on Windows Central. It was posted. Is there a date on it? 2 days ago. But if you want to see it, definitely check it out. You can see more about that site if you care. But Bacon, thoughts or Dan thoughts?
Go ahead, Bacon.
I mean, first of all, I would like to shout out Jez because I like Jez because I listen to Jez because Jez is a good guy. He'll come on podcast and help you out. We all know that the server blades.
You know what Jez does whenever he's on with Luke? You know what
What's
I hear him
that?
do on the show all the time?
That's a time difference.
I'm
bud.
sorry.
That's
What
a geographic reality.
What did you say, Luke?
Oh my god. Anyways,
I'm there talking
the
about
old
it.
server blades that we are using now for cloud is what I understand the Series X blades in the cloud, which is not great hardware. So now they're putting PC equipment in the server blades, which is going to be substantial, and that's just what NVIDIA does. They have high-end GPUs that do the compute for you. So it can only get better. I mean, I never have had a problem with streaming.
Yeah,
I stream zombies and Call of Duty like crazy on my ROG Ally.
But has it ever really impressed anyone? Like that's the thing. I think all of us have tried it and be like, yeah, this is decent. It's
not the way I
impressive for
prefer-
what it is. But from what I hear, none of us, I don't think, have tried NVIDIA GeForce Now, which I hear is crazy good. Like, are we ever going to get to that level of performance?
I mean, sure they will. I mean,
That's what this is basically saying.
the amount of money Microsoft has invested in their servers and their Azure and everything. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't, but there has to be a market for it. And then I assume they're going to make a streaming only tier for Game Pass to allow people that just want to stream and don't want to hold dedicated hardware.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. They are adding
Yeah,
that.
I don't play streaming because I don't like it. I just don't do it because I have
You have it natively.
overpowered PC with insane monitors, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, maybe if I traveled a lot, I would, but
Yeah.
It's an option for people to have, and if they don't use those servers for gaming, I'm sure they can farm them out for AI and other stuff. So it's probably just a win-win for Microsoft, no matter how they look at it.
I mean, the other side of it, and this is the real important announcement from this week, we got a new Apple event. We got new Apple phones on the way. And they improved that battery life, which
me out
makes
of
me
my
This
real
is the
excited.
most advanced and best iPhone we've ever built, and we've been
Talk me out
saying
of
that
mine
every
one,
year for
buddy.
the past 20 years.
And it's been
look
correct
good.
every year.
Yeah.
Tim Cook out there spitting fire. Shout out to Jaws.
Oh my god!
It literally just works every time I turn it on.
So, all jokes aside,
Sounds like PC.
I probably am upgrading my phone this year because it's been a couple of years now. It's time to do. It's like the battery is not lasting. But one of the things I legitimately thought about was like streaming on my phone. Like, not that I do that often because it does kill your phone pretty quickly, like your battery. But like as battery life technology improves and this kind of service improves, it's pretty cool that like we're getting closer to that future where like you just game wherever you want. You jump back into your game with Play Anywhere. Like I think about even 2 years ago, this seemed like this is never going to happen, or this is like light years away. And now I feel like it's right around the corner, man, which is cool. So
Shout out to cloud gaming. I can't wait to see the improvements because like Bacon said, I appreciate it being an option to use. I do. Like it's simple. It's like sometimes like, oh, I forgot to install this. I could just cloud stream Forza Horizon like right away, like instantly, like, oh, I need to go check out something. I need to just try it real quick while it's downloading. a great thing to have as an option. I will always prefer native, but I'm excited to see the increased performance because I've heard nothing but good things about GeForce Now. So let's move on to our last news story here. We don't need to talk about Xbox at Tokyo Game Show because let's just wait till that happens. Sure. It's happening, you guys. We are seeing below MSRP GPUs.
Listening, Cordy?
Court, I did tell him, guys, if you need to build a PC and you need a new GPU in general, now might be the time.
That 12
to
gig
buy one.
5070 for 546.
546 for a 5070, but it's a 12 gigabyte VRAM.
Dude, but if you're
Fine.
upgrading
How
like
much
a
I
3080 or something, that's insane.
I think you got to, if you're going to get something, 16 should be the minimum, Bacon. But tell me, is this good news, little news, or whatever news? Because the supers are supposed to be out, right?
Right, the Super's coming out, but they usually announce those before they start slashing prices. I was at Microsoft the other day, and they are packed to the gills with GPUs. You can get 5090s at MSRP right now. I think there's 3 models at MSRP.
And what's 5090's MSRP?
24.
Well, the original, the Founders Edition is $19.99.
Okay, so
but the partner cards, whatever they're made up, they're
what is the
made up
MSRP?
Well, the MSRP on the one I bought was $2,500, and I got it at $2,500 because I got it like 3 weeks after launch. So.
That's like a 98 Ford Focus, Bacon. I just want you to know that.
Bacon could have bought a car, you guys. That's a down payment for a car.
Bacon has a nice car. Bacon's
true.
a car.
That's true.
Yeah, raising kids in this world today. That's what my wife told me yesterday. I'm glad I don't have kids. I'm like, I tend to agree with you.
That's fair, man.
I don't get what is Joe saying.
25th
Wants to talk
anniversary
about
for
the DualSense
PlayStation.
Edge.
25th anniversary.
We talked about that, Joe. You missed out.
Yeah,
we were
Joe,
actually reminiscing about PlayStation.
Glazed PlayStation like crazy.
Where are you to check the facts on that one, Joe?
He was glazing them.
Back to Eric. Eric said, I should have read this when we were talking about the cloud streaming. GeForce Now uses NVIDIA Pro-grade GPUs to replicate high-end PCs. xCloud uses standard server blades that replicate console hardware. That is, and I don't like it. Let's improve that.
And they're gone.
And Eric, one of our biggest hopes and dreams for the biggest Nintendo Direct of all time, that Metroid Prime 4 gets a release date, because if we don't get it, we're screwed.
Yes,
we are
that's
done
true.
for in Fantasy Critics. So if we don't see freaking Metroid Prime 4 release date, we are cooked. It's over. Eric said, I don't think a 5070 is worth it with a 97 XT being so close to price. I would agree with you, but here's the thing. Bacon will not allow anybody he mentors to be on Team Red or have an AMD product. It's just,
He's
I'm sorry.
absolutely
Eric.
right.
We all have AMD processors, and I stand by
I agree.
them.
That's
Yeah.
Processor,
CPUs,
not
not
GPU.
GPUs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
He
I
said
agree.
Product. He said product. But
Anyway, Eric, I would also...
no.
Yes, Court says, I think I'm getting a 57 Ti. Yes, I think for
Okay.
Court's sake, Court, you'll want an NVIDIA because it kind of like Apple, as Jose likes to say, it just works. And they have a good app, and the updates are there, and the DLSS is really good
Remarkable.
compared to AMD FSR. So
AMD is really slow
I
on their
think you're
drivers.
making a smart choice. And if you get that, Cordy, that'll last you a long time.
Yeah, you'll be set for.
You'll be getting 4K and 1440p native, 1440p native for a long time, 60 FPS. Court, you guys, here's what Court he's the most excited for. He just wants to be able to play a game on one screen and stream stuff on the other with his CPU at the
Easy.
same time.
He's
Can
got
easily do that with
64.
just a laptop
I'll
or
have
something.
64 gigs of
a
RAM,
console
so
on the
you can do whatever
right.
you want.
But he's gonna be living the dream. He wants the ultra wide. He wants the two, he wants two ultra wides next to each other. So you can have 7 screens.
Once you get bit, there's no going back. That's
the
over.
Nintendo Direct is at 9 a.m. Dang it.
Is that tomorrow?
I thought it was supposed to be today. So
No, it's tomorrow.
yeah, because it's the 12th. I remember that now.
Hey, Eric,
57
it
Ti is a different
depends
story.
on what you choose to play. If you want native rasterization, yes, the
Yes.
AMD cards can beat it in native raster, but nobody native
Camp
rasters
does.
it 38 frames a second. And
I
with
do
ray
native
tracing on.
resolution,
But do you-
Cordy. I prefer to
No,
use
this
native.
is-
I don't
this
like
is-
that. I don't
this
want
is
I
an
don't want
Eric
AI
question.
messing with my picture. I don't need it as much as I can, Court. I do run games natively.
You know what I'm
unless
getting?
I am below 60 and
You know
4K.
what frames I'm getting in Silksong right now?
Who cares,
4,000.
Bacon?
1,200.
Gentle Stone said FSR 4 is really good and AMD is the better bang for. I agree, Gentle Stone. I had no problem getting an AMD GPU. I was this close to getting it, but I remember that I got my 4080 Super at MSRP and it was close to the XTX, and so I was like, I'll just be an NVIDIA soy boy.
I've had 3 AMD GPUs in my lifetime, and they have been poor experiences every time.
My laptop was an AMD 6800S, and I had relatively zero issues with that, and that ran games really well. So, unlike Bacon, I have no hatred towards AMD. I love Team Red. I love their CPUs. I'm an AMD Ryzen fan for life.
I left Intel, bro. Intel got left in the dust, man.
De Niro said, all this PC talk goes over. I'm sorry, Diego. We're making you fall asleep. But once you get into it, Diego,
Ooh, doggy.
you get sucked in.
It's all them frames.
Eric says, I'd love to see a bench test where DLSS on a 5070 beats a 9070 XT with FSR4. The VRAM gap alone makes it not worth it. I agree. NVIDIA likes to screw you with the VRAM, and they give you much less compared to what you get with an AMD card. But we're boring the people. Let's move on, Jose. That's enough news for the week. Let's move on to what have we been playing. Wait. Do we have any shout-outs, Jose? I didn't see if
I mean, 2 quick ones. Nothing super crazy, but shout out first to Nissa. She commented on the short about my daughter. It's just saying, I hope she gets her save back to where it was.
Valuable lesson learned.
Persevering in a video game after a lost game save is what it means to be a gamer. Nissa, you are absolutely right. Thank you for that feedback. I let her know. I asked her tonight, do you want to play Little Kitty Big City? She said, no, I'm still mad. She jumped back into Donut County. Great game. Okay. And then the other one, shout out to KMac52 Pair.
I saw this. Peer is what it says, Jose.
So on Dan's short about Hollow Knight, does anyone actually beat it? And we were all like, no. He was like, or they were like, I know not only beat it, but they got 112% on the original Hollow Knight.
For anybody who knows,
it's insane.
You do everything. That's the last achievement and or trophy. 112%, crazy. I got 100%, completed 100% of the game, and I even commented, I'm like, this guy, you're a true gamer. Okay, this kid's a freak. I don't get it. I thought Hollow Knight was good, but not amazing. I have heard some positive things according to our chat, and
yeah, lots of love for Silksong.
I was listening to, I think it was, I want to say it was Summon Sign with Brad and Gene Park, and someone, I think maybe it was Micah. They were talking about Silksong, and I guess, Bacon, what I did know about Silksong is that the environments are much improved. It's not all dark and dreary.
There's
dreary.
Yes.
Depressing.
Yes. And there's multiple biomes.
Much better biomes in this game because you're above ground versus down below, which was depressing and was not very fun. And I didn't as much see the appeal. So I'm excited to hear that. And she has different moves, but you can also have Hollow Knight moves. So I'm getting to be a little bit more excited to actually play it, but I'm in no rush. I've got too many games.
So many games.
Were you gonna say something?
No, that was it, man. That's all we had. Nothing super crazy this week. Also, we only had 2 shorts this week because it's been busy and stuff. So
yeah.
We'll have
Gentle Stone said, wait until the update on the 17th and 18th. Is that for
Silksong, I mentioned.
Yeah,
also, I'm also waiting on Indiana Jones. I saw Jose playing it. I'm waiting for it. I'm just not in the mood right now. I've been in this Elden Ring mood. And I did see that there's a potential game-breaking bug in Indiana Jones that you can get through, but one of the puzzles is bugging out, really pissing people off. So I'm just gonna wait. When I feel like Jose, Indiana might be my December cozy winter game. Just dig deep.
You know how long that is?
I'll talk about that here in a second. We get to what we're playing.
Good. But no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Eric said, I kind of want the 5080, but I think I'm gonna wait for the next gen. Yeah, I mean,
he said that last gen.
It's a problem PC gaming. You keep waiting, you're just never gonna get it.
Exactly. Eric, dude, I love my 4080 Super, and this thing's going to be beast for a while.
At least another week.
You got to jump in, dude. You don't have to be like Bacon.
No, nobody has to do what Bacon does, and Bacon never tells anybody to do
exactly. Gentle Stone says, always try to wait 2 to 3 gens. I'm waiting for the 6090 series, just so I can always say I've got a 6090. Nice.
I'll have one. Nice.
Eric is on a 3080. Yeah.
Eric needs an upgrade.
I agree. Eric needs an upgrade.
Yeah.
Eric needs to. Enough of this
Eric.
PC nerd talk. I'm
I
sorry,
don't have
Diego.
I don't have any GPUs in the bargain bin, bro.
Let's jump into it. What have we been playing and or watching? Jose, go ahead. Tell me about indie. No spoilers.
No
please.
spoilers. So here's what I'll say. I was playing Wu Chang the last couple weeks. So I told you guys that, and I just hit this like wall. This one boss. It was a dual stage boss, and I was so pissed because I was like, I had so many tries, and I finally beat her, and I was like, yes, and then. Of course, like a cutscene, and I was like, "Oh no!" Because Wu Chang is not that game. Like most bosses don't have a second stage. So, like as soon as I played it a couple times, and I was just in Cordy Morgs' turn, I was getting my cheeks clapped out here. I literally was like, "I got to look up and see if there are other bosses." It turns out almost the rest of the ones in the game are all multi-stage bosses, and I was like, "I don't think I'm gonna do this. I got to take a pause." So anyway, hang on, Dan.
Pause. Hold on.
Pause.
Pause. Jose. Speaking of, because this deals with the second stage thing, Eric. I'm at the boss, the like horse boss. I think it's like the 5th boss in Night Rain. And you have to fight the Nameless King, I believe, before and at the end of night 2. Eric, has the Nameless King always had this 2 stages? Like just like Jose, we beat the Nameless King, and all of a
God.
sudden I see this plume of smoke happen, and it's the Nameless King running around coming at me to kill us. And I'm like, what? What is this?
That's I'll make that my permaban this week.
I know,
Stop the multi-stage
the
bosses.
Nameless King.
Stop the multi-stage bosses. That's insane. Anyway, so I finished that, and
Deja, come play with me. Let's do it.
I played Helldivers, which was awesome. Shout out to Matt Valdez and Bacon. I'm kind of in this lull where like we're not that far away from Battlefield, so I don't want to get into something super deep.
Yeah.
So I was like, when Indy dropped on like last week, I saw it as a sign. Like, okay, I'm gonna jump into Indiana Jones. Like I haven't been back there for a while. I will tell you, my experience technically was perfect. Downloaded the game. It got me right back to where I was. It looks gorgeous because there's been some updates with some NVIDIA software and stuff. Right back into it. And I thought I would forget like all the controls and thing. It took about 10 minutes to get back to like what I needed in terms of remembering how to change outfits. Cause like no spoilers for the first game, but there's some outfits you can get that make it a lot easier because you don't get bothered by some characters and stuff. And I had a really great time. So full disclosure without spoilers, it's not a super long DLC. Like I think my total time was like under 5 hours. So that
I wasn't expecting any more than that. I'm fine with that.
You're
I don't
saving
need
it
to be
till
crazy.
December for 5 hours, bro.
But that's my thing is like I agree with Dan. I was like, if it's a DLC that's 4 to 5 hours, I'm gonna be perfectly happy, and it hit that mark, which is great. I will also say though, when I got to the end, I was like, damn, I kind of want some more because it was really good.
That's a good thing, Jose.
It is.
It's a good thing.
You know what I will say about it and again, totally spoiler free. Mechanics are great, really cool story. I really liked the puzzles. It's
Were
definitely
they harder this time or about
They
the same?
were harder. They
No.
were significantly harder. And there's one full disclosure. I didn't cheat on any. Like I swear to you on my mother,
I'll
who's
have
alive,
Andy just tell me what to do.
that like I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing with one mechanic because it's like you follow the story and you do this thing, and then if you click it right, it like you clearly know when you've done it. And I was like, I do not understand this. But I didn't cheat. I just was really meticulous and figured it out. But really cool story, man. Definitely check it out, especially if you finished Indie already. Again, it's you could do it in a weekend. You could do it on a break, that kind of stuff. It'll be a great cozy
saving
game
it.
for you, Dan. It's a good one to do on a break for sure.
I can't wait.
Other than that, I have not actually played anything else because it's just been busy, especially with events this week. But I did, shout out to Nissa, I did buy Chronos: The New Dawn. So it's downloaded, it's ready to go. After seeing some of the early reviews like MJ Dark and stuff like that, I was like, man, this game seems exactly what I want.
I hear it's more survival horror. Like,
Yeah, they said they compare
back to old school.
very
survival
similar
horror.
to like Dead
Not like-
Space,
yeah,
which I was sold. Like that's exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna jump into that probably this weekend finally, and then just kind of play probably some multiplayer stuff and coast my way into Battlefield. But other things this week, we've been watching TV, Alien Earth. Bacon and I were chatting about it last night, dude.
Oh, good.
I really hope this director works with like the next film and stuff. Like God, they're doing such a good job about stuff. Really enjoying Alien Earth. If you haven't watched that on Hulu, go check that out. If you're into the Alien Predator universe,
Who's not?
Exactly, Bacon. Who's
I
not?
mean, who doesn't like xenomorphs?
I mean, I don't like
Sacrilege.
xenomorphs. I like the story. The other thing me and my wife, we started The Paper. It's on Peacock. It's like a spin-off of The Office. It's like I'm enjoying it. It's very similar vibes, but they did a good job of not just like typecasting all the same characters with like a new actor. Like it's got a very different story and stuff, but it's just a nice lighthearted thing, which is kind of what we needed this week. So that's what we've been playing and watching this week. Excited to jump into Chronos. Hopefully we'll talk about the next time I'm on the show.
Very nice. Shout out to Eric. He did send this earlier. I just platinumed Kazan, first Berserker Kazan. And that last boss was 3 stages. LOL might have been the most satisfied I've ever felt killing a boss. Good for you, Eric.
Good for you, Eric. That's insane.
I will not be going for that platinum and or 1,000. Deja vu, you're just absolutely insane. Probably why I quit indie. The damn puzzles were frustrating. There's this difficulty slider on there where you can change it, Deja, where he'll just start telling you, you need to do this. Like, Indy will be like, oh, I need to do this. And that's what I did for some puzzles. Guys, difficulty sliders exist for a reason. I don't think so either. But there was just some, it's because I was going for the 1,000 of 1,000, Jose, and there were those stupid... The gear puzzles. I watched the video. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But for the other ones, Deja, he literally will be like, maybe I should do this. And no, it doesn't even happen. It just shows up as highlighted text on the screen, and it tells you what you need to do. So Deja, go back to that game and finish it. Eric also said, massive Alien fan. I'm mixed on Alien Earth. I'd love to have a chat with you guys about it. Didn't watch the last episode yet.
Watch the last episode, Eric.
Watch the last episode, sir.
I agree. I don't think the puzzles are that hard either, Diego. It was only those damn gear ones where I had to watch something. Otherwise, I was figuring it out. So since I'm going here, like I mentioned earlier, been playing Night Rain, been playing with randos. Had pretty solid luck with randos getting through. I think I beat 4 bosses now, and I think I'm on the 5th one. You guys, it's this guy who's on this horse running around, and he's just awful. Like, it's one of the worst bosses I've faced, and he has these lightning attacks, and he's very aggressive. And Eric, and maybe you probably know the name of it. I need help. I got to get past this guy because he's really pissing me off. I've been trying to beat every Night Lord with all the different characters you can choose, and I'm on the big heavy axe guy, the mage, and there's one more that I have to do, and I think there's one more I unlock. I did get the achievement for beating 3 in a row. That was kind of cool. But I've just been really enjoying it because I wanted something different. I was getting that soul's itch, and I thought about starting Lords of the Fallen, but I just jumped into. Sorry, what did you say, Jose? Play as a wilder.
Ooh, you're muted.
You're muted, Jose.
My dog was going downstairs. You should play Wu Chang. That'll give you some Souls vibes. Just throwing that out.
I really want to try Lords of the Fallen. Like, I really, from what I've seen of it, I'm gonna get to that eventually. But I've been enjoying Night Rain. So if you want to join in Deja, like, I have a general idea of what you should do now. It's really just about farming. There's certain places you should go, but it's really about getting to at least to 13, like Eric said. Eric also says get Kazan over Lords of the Fallen. I don't want to hate life, Eric. I'm sorry. I just want to play. I don't want to have it be too difficult. But other than that, finally been making some progress in Axiom Verge. The game's okay. It's solid. And I can see why people loved it so much when it came out as being one of their favorite Metroidvanias. And what's crazy, you guys, is I watched a 25-minute video on IGN on like the making of, and it's basically made by one guy's name is Thomas Happ, I believe. Yeah. And it was a really cool documentary, like, because he was basically making it during all by himself with his dog at his side, and then his dog died right when the game released, and that was all super depressing. And then they had a kid. The kid got jaundice, and they didn't treat it right away, and then the kid got the bacteria got to his brain, and so like his son has like all these physical disabilities. Like, it was this crazy, like, sad story.
Jeez.
Like, all that happened like right after the game launched, and it was like this big success. So I just really felt for the guy. It was a crazy story, and I'm just rooting for him after that. So I will finish Axiom Verge, and if you're interested, I'll go watch it's a documentary on IGN, like the making of Axiom Verge or something, and it really just inspired me, and I just felt for this guy, like, putting all this work, and then he had like just bad news after bad news after the game finally came out and was this huge success. So Bacon, what about you?
I have virtually only been playing Silk Song. Started my first save, got the map, kept progressing, progressing, I got into an area I could not get out. And I couldn't get out because I didn't spend enough time collecting enough stuff to buy enough stuff to make my job easier. Got to a breaking point where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start over. Deleted my 7-hour save, started over again. And then I was farming some stuff, and I got every piece from the map lady, which it improved my experience, 10,000 fold. So I'm not at all mad that I deleted my first save. I think I've opened 7 areas. Got to a point where I actually quit the game and started Arkham City because I'm just like, I'm angry.
Good place to jump.
Great game. I saw you playing that. I was like happy for you.
I'm like, I'm angry. And then I ate dinner and came back up, and I've been back in Silksong ever since then. It is substantially better than the first game. I'm talking so much so that I can actually progress the game and go places where I just could
I heard
not do
there's
that
some map markers.
Yes, you can buy pretty much anything from the map lady. You get your compass, and then you get stuff to help you collect things better. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it is the biomes, the graphics. It's like I said, I'm getting 1,200 frames a second in the game, so there's no tearing at all. I find it like night and day better than the first one. So much so that I'm probably going to go back after this and play the first one and see if I can get through it, just because it is that good. And I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know if I'm still in Act 1, Act 2. I'm hitting every nook and cranny, and I've only gotten 5 achievements in like 17 hours. It's a little depressing. Hopefully they start popping here soon, but absolutely fantastic game. And the little bit of time I spent in Arkham City is not remarkable enough to say anything about it. So I won't mention anything about that, but it was like, and I think Deja Vu quit it for a minute too, and they came back, but now Matt Valdez has been hopping in the chat with me on Discord, and we're talking about Silksong and where he's at, and I'm telling him where to find something he needed. So kind of helping each other out. But the game's great, Dan. If it stays like this, I'm gonna land easily at a 9 on it. But it's easier than the first one. Not boss battle and enemy
I heard
variations.
It's actually more difficult.
The gameplay is more difficult, but the actual knowing where you're going, getting your side quests and being able to complete them because you've seen these areas on the map and you know where these people are. Like, I honestly, in the first one, I went around a room for about 14 hours and could not get out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Gene was saying for side quests specifically, they actually just show you where some things are, like directly.
Oh, yep.
Like just
fantastic.
Yeah, but
it's so much better now.
I'll get to it eventually. Anything else?
No, I've just been last night before I went to bed. I spent an hour farming materials to go find a map lady in the area and then buy all the stuff she has. So I have 1,000 rosary beads sitting on my person, and if I die and lose all 1,000 of those, I'm gonna be really pissed.
That go back and play Arkham City again.
That could force me to quit the game forever. But
gentlemen, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this week. Jose, what about you?
So fun fact, after I got your Buffs box the week prior, I did go back literally the next day because I was like, that was so good. They didn't have the boxes anymore. They gave me the food, and it was still a great deal. Like, I'm not mad.
Brown box.
But the actual boxes were gone. So I still have that for you, buddy. Very happy about that. But best food I had this week was actually a very unique one. We went shopping for groceries like we do every weekend as a family, and it's officially spooky season at Target. So we got a bunch of spooky cereal. So I got the Captain Crunch that turns your milk green, and then my daughters wanted the Oreo cereal that turns your milk orange, which, we don't really buy them that much sugary cereal throughout the year, not because I'm opposed to it. Like, I love sugary cereal, but we know it's not good for them. But we did buy both. They've been having a great time enjoying it, that kind of stuff. And it really hasn't been a super crazy week in terms of like eating out and stuff, or just, meals are good, like tacos, enchiladas, like very good, but pretty traditional food for us. So that was just one I thought that was unique. I love that stuff. And what's crazy is, like, if I don't buy, I know it seems silly that I'm buying it on September 10th, but literally by October 1, they won't have it in there anymore. They'll be starting to shift to Christmas. So had to get it as soon as I could. Nothing like better living through chemicals, right? There you go. Look, game positive.
Oh, God. Get bad Eric out of here, putting chemicals in the water that turns the freaking milk orange. We're just so healthy and proper and natural up here in Canada. Okay, Eric, we get it. Shout out to Joe, too. Joe said about Silksong, I'm 20 hours into this game, still on Act 1, and I think it's a masterpiece. I think Joe's
I'll
playing
agree.
this on Switch, if I'm not mistaken. Switch 2.
That's
Good
sweet.
for him.
I'm gonna play it when my ally comes in. That's the first game I'm gonna play is Silksong. I'm excited.
Bacon, what was the best food you had this week?
Yeah, I have absolutely zero to report, but I did have a spooky Reese's Pieces. Then that was good right before I came up here. So that's about all I have to report.
Reese's Pieces or just Reese's?
Reese's Cup,
Yeah, the
but in
pumpkin.
a spooky shape. Yeah, the pumpkin one. Had one of those.
Excellent choice.
Go Halloween.
Go Halloween.
Yes, dear.
Oh,
Hey, dear, you're live
Live
on the nerd chat. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi, guys.
hello.
Hey,
Allie, what was the best food we had this week? I was trying to think about this.
Well, you didn't like the enchiladas that I made.
Oh,
You didn't
damn.
like the
Best.
ribs that I made.
That
Oh,
that's
damn.
not true. I just didn't have them. I loved your meatballs. I loved your spicy meatballs. I ate a bunch of those.
Yeah, probably the meatballs and pasta, dear. But you didn't eat the pasta either. So.
That's not true. I did. Allie, why are you throwing me under the bus?
she's just speaking
Wait,
truth.
wait, Allie, do I need to tell them about your Cheerios and what's been going on with you? Should I share that with everybody?
She's eating heart healthy and eats Cheerios. Like, is that some sort of hot take, bro? Good for your
All
health.
right, Allie just hung up, guys. She didn't want me to share about this, but she apparently ate some bad Cheerios, and she's been having just bad acidic caca diarrhea, you guys. So everybody, in case you were wondering, that's what's been going on with my wife, okay? That's what I've been dealing with. Hot, acidic caca diarrheas from normal Cheerios is what she thinks it is. But I did love her meatballs. I loved them. And the ribs, I just didn't have a chance. I was eating the leftover meatballs. That's why I was like, I'll save these ribs and some Velveeta and shells. I was like, God, they're so good.
So good.
I love
So
I don't care what anyone says. I love Velveeta and shells.
Oh, no.
There's nothing comes close
There's
to that
nothing real
goodness.
cheese about
Oh.
Velveeta, bro.
Nissa said everything is a chemical, Eric. Gosh. Permaban
I had-
Dan Alley
had-
is what Eric said. Why? I
did have-
was Allie's a liar.
I did have some unremarkable Chipotle, but
Yeah, Nell says
ticker.
bacon had Chipotle. Add it to the count, Jose.
They had no queso, bro. And there's like 14 employees. Like 14 employees standing behind the counter with no queso. Like, how's that a thing?
Did you go late? Because they like to not make things. when it's
Yeah,
getting
they start
later.
cutting it out. if you
And
And
guys
then they're like,
don't
oh,
get it.
sorry, we don't have it. I'm like, it's 8:30. You guys close at 9. What is this?
And they're so
Do we not live in a society?
But I did the responsible thing and got a bowl instead of a burrito. Because I'm responsible.
We have 456 subs. Let's bring that
No.
ticker up.
No, 459. It's actually
Yeah.
459. Sorry, I'm fixing
Oh
41
my
away.
gosh, this might actually happen. We might actually 459 subs, 130 Popeyes spicy chicken, regular chicken sandwiches devoured, 119 breakfast burritos eaten, 55 Chipotle burritos enjoyed, 81 fast food burgers, and
That number
150.
has to be higher than that.
No, 156
Well, it's the-
pieces.
What do
was
we
Big
only
Mac
count? We only
QPC.
count Big Mac.
Yeah, we count Big
QPCs,
Macs and
right?
No, we
QPCs.
only count Big Macs or
Okay.
QPCs. That was the rule we agreed upon.
There's much better burgers out there.
Let's wait. Let's see the chat. Did anyone write anything good in the chat here? I thought I saw.
Nissa
Oh,
said
Nissa.
something.
Nissa said mustard crusted chicken from Not Your Average Joe's for my birthday. Ah, shout out to Nissa. Happy birthday. I think she
Oh,
turned
that's right. Happy
37 or
birthday.
something like
Quick
that.
movie reference. Who are the average Joes from?
To Jim, with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Against, Ben Stiller.
Dodgeball. Yeah, I said that.
Duck, Dodge.
Game Positive said pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Ooh, that sounds tasty. Wait, he eats flavored Cheerios and then just busting Chapo's balls for buying his daughter's.
I think he was making fun of Allie. I'll be honest with you.
Deja Vu 303 burger at the 303 was great. Where's that?
Oh, it's by Bowles. It's right by Bowles Theater.
assuming it's in
It is
Denver
good, Deja.
somewhere.
Oh,
That is a good bar.
Oh, it's a bar. What's that? What's that burger place in the mall at Southwest Plaza that you went to, Jose?
In the mall?
Burger.
Yeah, it's right.
Big Daddy Burger.
Yes.
Big Daddy's is good too.
Big Daddy's
No,
is
but this
good.
is God, it used to be a different like a tropical bar or something. It's like
Is it the
literally
one
across from
right
the
across
tavern.
from the gas station or whatever, right over there too. And
No, it's
right by
across from
Bowles
the Lake House
Cross-
Tavern.
the
It's
Bowles
by Bowles
AMC.
Crossing Theater. Yeah, it's by that theater over there on the south side.
Nice. All right, gentlemen, this has been the Nerd Chat. Episode 228, Battlefield BF6 BR LFG. Do you guys know what LFG means?
Let's effing go.
Let's fry Gouda cheese.
Last fun game.
I'm gonna ask my wife about that. She's gonna have no idea. I bet she's such a boomer. You guys. I asked her. I should make a. I was asking her about like Gen Z terms. She had no idea, Jose. I should have recorded it with my Meta glasses. It would.
But why would she know Gen Z terms?
Because she needs to be cool, man.
Okay, well then that's your job to teach her. That doesn't inherently happen.
She's a boomer. My name is Daddy D Wally. You can follow me at Daddy D Wally across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast. Shout out to the chat tonight. Shout out to Bacon's Bargain Bins for hooking everybody up for their PC parts. Hang in there, everybody. That's all I got. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me Chipotle Bear everywhere. As we said earlier, be at the lookout for that short for the giveaway. Shout out again to Freight Conductor for the code, the deluxe edition code for Xbox for Expedition 33. That'll go out this weekend. Again, talk about your dream, no budget video game Halloween costume. Tell us why you want that costume. Make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube side, and we'll do that after September 30th. But other than that, thank you for being with us, guys. All seriousness, I know I didn't talk a lot about the events this week. It's just been a hard week because it's like I literally know the principal at the school where that happened. I called her. And so it's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just that this is a space where I want to be with my friends and talk about a passion and a hobby. So take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Have a great week. Play some games, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I hate to follow that up. Breaking news about 20 minutes ago, there was a shooting at the Evergreen Walmart. So let's just keep it going. Bacon, X-Bacon Gaming, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at X-Bacon Gaming everywhere. People, be nice to your neighbors. If you need help, seek it out.
100%.
Just be nice to people.
Yeah.
Just be nice. Seek out the help.
As always, fellow Americans and Canadians, I guess. See you online.
See you online.
See you online.
See you online.
Okay, first of all, I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your
work
mouth. Shut your mouth.
I think we've had enough.
Shut for
here.
1 second. Shut your mouth.
I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your
work
mouth. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry, what did
You're
you
just
just say?
coming off stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid. You're wearing tuxedos to a job that requires you to clean bathrooms. Please leave this office. We're done with this interview.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy D Wally across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_Bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And as always, see you online.